Hey folks, welcome back. Just a couple of minutes to finish getting set up here. And I felt like getting a little bit further into this expedition tonight. I don't think we're going to finish it, but I'd like to get us as close as possible to finishing. Oh, for a minute there, that sounded like Subnautica startup music. Wow. Speaking of Subnautica, still haven't started that yet. We're golden. So let's see, we left on Zunag. Zung. Zung. Ask me how to pronounce these things. I'm pretty sure, much like the worlds, the names are also randomly generated. Alright guys, so just, before I finish up the intro here, I just wanted to briefly chat with you guys. So I actually left off last stream. I died many times trying to get my backpack thereafter. But, so I die all the time in this game. It's not a big deal to me, you just go get your backpack, you get your stuff back. You move on, Well, I've died before trying to get back to my backpack, and I wondered, I wonder if I died now with nothing in my inventory, is that my new backpack? But no, I made it to the marker and I got my stuff. Okay, so no big deal. But the other day in the expedition, when it happened, aka end of my most previous No Man's Sky stream, before this one, yeah, so I showed you guys getting back to the backpack, finally. I did the masterful tunneling, trying to preserve life and limb. And I didn't actually open the inventory. I just went ahead and cut stream. I figured, I'd just deal with it later. Well, anyway, I, got up and ate and came back, sat down, and I opened my inventory. It was empty. It was completely empty. And I sat here and I absorbed it. I was like, well, I know I brought the things that I needed, like oxygen, carbon, all the normal stuff, and the one thing, two things actually, that I was really kind of bummed about missing out on was in my inventory I had 3 hypercores and like 5, I don't know, of those storm crystals to make the hypercores. So out of all that stuff that I had in my inventory, it was like, meh, I'll be okay. I just kind of, as you can see, I found a nice pretty planet here to run around and farm all the basic stuff again. Cobalt, you name it. I've got it all back-ish. But, yeah, the hypercores was kind of an owie. There might have been something else in there that I might have said, aw, but yeah, all in all, I guess lesson is if you die, which it probably, it can happen. I was just messing around with a mountain there and I basically killed myself taking fall damage. But if you do die and your hazard protection is busted, which, I couldn't recharge that anyway. I wasn't really thinking all this through in the moment. Hindsight, right? Hindsight's always freaking crystal clear. But, yeah, I couldn't recharge it anyway. I wouldn't have my inventory. No sodium. So running back to my backpack in the middle of a storm like that, no bueno. And after the fact, I was like, I can't believe I did that in the first place. But again, in my mind, it was no big deal. Just die a few times, go get the backpack, move on with life. It's all good in the neighborhood. Had I known I was working toward losing all my inventory, I would have sat in my starship. I would have said, hey guys, it's been a fun stream, but I'm gonna wait the storm out, and then when it's nice out, I'm gonna step outside my starship. I'm gonna go get my loot, and life would have been great. So anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know what was up, why I'm on a different planet right now, and why my inventory looks very, very different. So yeah, I wasn't mad or anything, I wasn't upset. It was just like, well, the hypercores, that's a bummer, but I mean, that's the game. It's survival. There might be death, there might be loss of inventory. And all in all, it wasn't that hard to, replenish that stuff. Oxygen, carbon, ferrite stuff, it was all here, so. Anyway, just to kind of show you guys where I'm at now, I am back in good old Zillow. Wait a minute. Yes, Zillup, whatever. I said Zillow. Woo! Anybody house shopping? So yeah, I'll probably just, hit Space Station or Anomaly and kind of get back to where we left off. Second rendezvous, I believe, is where I cut last stream. Well, not exactly. I went out screwing around and trying to climb mountains and found death. Speaking of climbing mountains, now that I know how to do that, I do believe there is a mountain planet in this very first system. I wrote it down. I don't know which one. I didn't write down the planet name, but there was definitely mountains here in this system. I think it was that humid planet. Let me make sure here. Yeah, I kind of wish I had written down the planet name. Might have been the Dusty Planet. I just remember thinking, wow, that's a really tall mountain. Maybe this is the planet for blah, blah, blah. Actually, stand by. I might have a save beacon down. Okay, while I was, warping around trying to get my materials that I needed, this kept happening. Every time I jumped out of hyperdrive, or pulse. So I'm assuming this is event related. So guys, with that, I will go ahead and do a real quick intro and get this party started. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's more expedition time. We're going to get as far as humanly possible. And this just happened, so let's dive right in. Alright. Toodles. Oh, that's awful loud. Let me turn the... Make sure you guys aren't getting feedback. Make sure audio's good. Alright guys, we are golden. See, I'm just going to go ahead and see what this thing has really been trying very hard to get my attention with. Huh. And like that, it's gone. So I don't think anything expedition advanced. Okay guys, summit a mountain. You know what, I really just kind of want to do that. But I'm not in a hurry to at the same time. If I find another tall mountain planet on our future endeavors here, I'll just, stop and smell the roses. Same thing for the whispering eggs. Restore a crashed ship. That would be fun. But before I do any of this, we need to get back to Zunag. I want to keep ourselves, more or less on track with where we're heading here. Actually, I do believe where I died, it was at the second rendezvous system. That's where my mountainous planet was. And since, you know, my inventory got tossed, let's go ahead and see what I might have left behind. I might grab a half a stack of gold. Or who am I kidding? I'll grab a stack of gold. The crafting stuff would probably come in handy moving forward. Luckily, all my tech stayed in the starship. You know, my exosuit squared away, my multi-tools rock and roll. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the crafting stuff. I think I was kind of tight on inventory before, which is why I left all this here. I'm just really curious to see what all I can open up. Just for laughs, let's see what we got. These are usually like lower grade, you know, green, blue. So I would typically sell this stuff for nanites. Huh. That was a nice find. Launch auto charger. I think I'm good, but if I get another starship somehow, some way, that'd be nice to have. Wait, do I have an auto charger? I don't have an auto charger. Well, guess what I'm doing? And then that leaves me 3 tech slots here for the different colored drives I need moving forward. Goods packets, guys, this can be anything. Got a little nip-nip, crystal sulfide, and not a whole lot. Okay, I mean, those might come in handy. You know, if I die and I have damaged tech. So why don't we put that in the starship? The starship is safe from, you know, loss of inventory during death. And speaking of anything else that I might want, just for safekeeping, we'll go right in the starship. Music is still a bit loud. American Justice, what is up? Yeah, I'm doing the late night thing tonight. Felt like a little bit of NMS. Ah, nuts. Okay, for now... I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know. I've played with that before and I didn't like it much, but that was a long time ago. I'm kind of half tempted to play with it now, but I'd rather just hold on to the module. Alright, so for now, I'm good. I got wiggle room in inventories. Not much in that. These surge batteries, it's flashing at me for some reason. Locate and obtain a crash ship. Okay, signal booster. So yeah, I probably need the surge batteries for the signal booster. Alright, so not a bad deal. I got pretty much what I need now. Ah, the depths. So you're completing your depths map, I take it? That's quite... I remember I was doing that for a minute. My first playthrough, I just got super excited when I jumped down one of the chasms by chance just to see what would happen. I was expecting to die. And then, I just kept going. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool! And I stayed down there for weeks. It was awesome. Okay, I don't know if I got... I did. Okay, so I need to go back to Zoonog. For the 6th time, wow. I only actually completed the depths once. Then, spent time after that just trying to familiarize myself with the game and trying to figure out a route I wanted. That was, that was labor intensive, very time consuming, trying to iron down a route, and I thought I had it all worked out. But now that I'm, trying to wrap TOTK up, I'm remembering all the things I was gonna do and then never did. I was like, oh yeah, guys, after we do the first regional, we'll come right back here and we'll, yeah. Yeah, Shiny Rock Syndrome is a thing. Wow, you are a person after my own heart. I say that all the time. Just one more thing. And then, yeah, the next thing you know, the sun's coming up. It's like, wow, I need to go to bed. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I don't know how hours can slip away like that. It happens in this game. It happens in Zelda games. Genshin Impact. Whew, it's going to happen in that. Alright, I'm in Zoonog now, I believe. Okay, and one lesson learned about my crash death. After, reviewing the footage, I didn't necessarily have to go all the way back down to the bottom of the mountain. It held the number, even when I landed. And I meant to talk about that, but my mind was kind of scattered at the time. I wanted to go around the mountain and find, a lower part of the mountain, so I could start lower, at a lower elevation. I don't know if I would have found one where I was going, but I ended up dying, so I just didn't quite make it. But that's why I was trying to get back down the mountain in the first place. I was trying to find a lower starting point to make sure I cleared that, 1,400 distance or whatever. Whoa. Those are actually kind of cool looking. I'm scanning that. Awesome. Well, hey, I'm happy to be a fill-in. And I'm honored, if I'm being honest. Oh, wow, my game is not behaving right. That's a big problem. I might need to restart here. Unless maybe the world is just, supposed to do that. Yeah, nothing else is doing it, just the tree stuff. That's really weird. That sounds more stalkers. Hey, it's okay. A lot of people jump on and say work and lurk. So stalking, lurking, hey, whatever is needed. This is actually a pretty cool planet. Speaking of stalkers, this dude's been stalking me. Kind of like a dog man with horns. Yeah, I might actually try to hologram some of these on the projector thing. That might be a really cool projection. I just don't get why it's all... Uh-oh, what is that? Oh. Then I thought I got excited there. I've been looking for runaway mold in my other game. That stuff has been eluding me. Like nobody's business. And is it me or does this look like Game of Thrones right here? Like if I stand in the middle and pick that flower, I'm gonna insta-die. Also reminds me of Skyrim, believe it or not. Use our fuse. Indeed. Ah, good deal, and welcome, Kento, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Joker, what's up? Wow, Joker 2 nights in a row. What? Somebody's on vacation. That's awesome, though. Happy to have you. Play a Switch through a projector. Yeah. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this one, but I don't know, someday, you know, when I get around to it. So it'll probably wind up like my Hardy Radish video that never happened in both Zelda games. Yeah, I meant to do a Hardy Radish map twice. It hasn't happened yet. But, I'd like to rent a movie theater out and play video games on it. On the big screen in the theater. Like, sound up, you know, just the whole 9 yards. And stream that experience. Someday, guys, someday. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, going to bed at 3 in the morning and waking up at 5:30. I need more than that. If I get anything less than 7 hours and 55 minutes, I'm a train wreck the next day. If I get 7 hours and 56 minutes, I'm good. Anyway, yeah, I'm just scanning random stuff here, kind of inventorying to see what we got. This is a good planet. So guys, this is our rendezvous system. And again, you know, because I lost my inventory, I'm trying to just take that inventory. So now that I've kind of got my bearings and I know what's what. Ooh, that's pretty. I can't scan that. Alright guys, it is done. It is done flew in the coop. I don't know if I'm going to find that exact mountainous planet, and honestly that planet kind of sucked, so I don't really want to go back there anyway. But what I do want to do is just start working on this stuff. So yeah, actually that planet that I was just on would have worked perfect. Oh, you finished Adrift. Awesome. This is my first time doing the expedition. And I gotta be honest, I'm loving it. Like, I really feel adrift. Like, it's just me alone in the universe trying to survive. I'm really digging the storyline on this one. It's been a blast. Probably taking me a little bit longer to get through it than I was hoping, but I've been pretty thorough, so it all works out in the end. I just happened to notice a great big light beaming up into the sky. It is now gone. Huh. Well, the trees are still doing that funky chicken, so that just must be how it does here. Alright guys, back to signal boosters. Oh, nuts. I thought I had one on me. Oh yeah, I did have one on me, remember? Inventory. So what did it want? Nanotube and plating, I believe. 1 and 1. Alright. Damaged starship. I believe that's the droid we're looking for. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, see, I'm kind of doing a lot of screwing around, seeing the sights. Yeah, I've spent some time doing this one so far. I think about 4 hours. And I'm probably just now, you know, approaching that halfway mark. Oh! So speaking of that planet I was at, that I was talking about, you know, rebuilding my inventory, getting mats, I got something done, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I got the... Where is... Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find Zulip in this list of insanity. Ah, that didn't take long. So I actually got... If I can figure out what planet it was. What is going on here? There it is. I got all the animals scanned. And I know completing nanites was one of the things we had to get done. I don't know if this will count under earned nanites, you know, in the expedition. I'm about to find... There it is, baby. Booyah. So yeah, I actually just, you know, since I was there, you know, refilling my backpack anyway, I figured I might as well just scan the animals, and I got lucky. I found that rare underground. That was the last one I needed. And I wanted to make sure, you know, I didn't actually collect those in case that would have cleared that quest. So 27 about. Collect reward. Absolutely. What do we got? Please don't give me more biscuits. Sentinel stuff. You know, I've never actually installed any of that, as far as I know anyway. I've always been kind of chicken. Last light route. Nice. Zoonog. My new favorite beverage for the holidays. Zoonog. Yeah, Joker, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your vacay. It probably feels like you have an eternity left, but you know how fast that's gonna go, so yeah, enjoy it while you got it, brother. Okay, so what am I doing here? Signal booster. We are going that way, and I am not walking. I don't really need the nanites anymore, so I guess I can cool it on the scanning here during the expedition. Unless I see something cool for my projector, but... That guy glows blue? Wow, I'm really getting shiny rock tonight. Yeah, that SIG booster, good call. Okay, yep, I'm good. I don't see much else. Let's go get another tasker done. Alright, off we go, guys. Ooh, look at that sky. That would have been a cool screenshot. Might have been a little too close yet. Alright, distress beacon. If we're getting a really awesome starship, I might switch out. I have no idea what to expect here. Something else I'd like to do tonight is the freighters. I love me a good freighter raid. The derelict freighter and then the underwater one. Those should both be fun. I have no idea what that is. That's another cargo craft. That's funny, it's registering as a building. Before I do anything, what phase was that? 3. So I'm already high lit. I don't know, maybe I just have to collect it? Or maybe they want me to get it flyworthy. Oh, that thing is terrible. Yeah, it wants me to get it flight worthy. Okay, that should be relatively easy. Well, we already know I can craft both of those. Alright, that was pretty easy and straightforward. Let's see what the launch thrusters want. Okay, I got some of that. Probably not enough. I thought I had the ferrites. Watch me actually collect some of this stuff for free right here. Projectile ammo, huh? Yeah, I probably lost all that too, come to think of it. Nice. Yeah, shields are down. That's usual. Okay, I've got just shy on the deuterium. I need what? 7 more. Luckily, I know how to craft that now. But I need dihydrogen crystals, which I might not have on me. Or maybe in the starship. There's that noise again. The noise of terror. tough to see these. Looking for those little H's. And then, oh yeah, probably don't have the silicate powder anymore. Oh! I take that back. Alright guys, this starship is as good as ours. You might be able to get to the anomaly and then summon the ship there. Really? I never knew that. Thank you, Kento, for that tip. That is freaking awesome. I didn't realize it did that. I wonder if it repairs everything or just, you know, what it's telling me to repair. I guess I'm about to find out. But yeah, if it repairs all that, then wow, I got another pretty decent starship. Alright guys, that should have done it for the quest. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, thank you for telling me that. I'm definitely going to highlight that next time I come across one of these. Before dumping mats in, I'll just do that. Get back in the primary starship and recall it. That is awesome! Alright, learn something new every day. What are we at? 3730-ish. And that was... Collect reward. Huh, okay, well... I don't have the tech slots to be messing around, so... It is all good. Alright guys, what's next on the bucket list? I don't know if there's water on this world, but it would be fun to do the underwater freighter thing. Yeah, I'm real close on the waypoints, nice. I've gotten one of these. And I still don't have a way to call the derelict freighter unless that's guided. Let's highlight that and see what happens. Complete a salvage. The fathoms below. Okay, so this one, it looks like it has a prerequisite quest. Got it. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can find a quick water world nearby. Oh! Wrong buttons! Or more accurately, wrong starship. I might be a little too close still to the planet. I noticed that kind of blocks the stuffs from coming up there. So I think the abandoned planet was the one with the mountains. Let me go check on that real quick. But first... Yeah, that's right. This is only a 2-planet system. So it has to be this one. My favorite... Oh, you asked how I lost my inventory, Kento. I read that. I meant to answer, but I got mentally sidetracked there. So yeah, into last stream, part 2. I was scaling the mountain, and I decided to go back down the mountain and start over in another spot that I thought was going to be lower. And in doing so, I just about killed myself with fall damage. And then I finished the job goofing around and trying to stay out of, I think, the way of a worm monster. So yeah, there were many mistakes. Mistakes were made. And, ooh, check this out, guys. These are massive mountain peaks. That looks like it might be about the tallest one right there. But of course, that only matters if you can get a nice low spot to start from, and that's where I got... That's what started my road to death before, so... Alright. So yeah, this is Rendezvous 2 system. Might even be the second Rendezvous planet, come to think of it. Okay, I'm kind of thinking this might be our winner here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Although I kind of like this one too. It's got that flat top. That might be more user-friendly. Because it says that you have to summit the mountain after you've reached the required elevation. And if I'm climbing a mountain that has a real, like, skinny, narrow mountain peak, I won't be able to stand up there. Alright guys, so... there might be death. Let's throw the disclaimers out there right now. I might die doing this because, wow, fall damage is a nightmare. Oh, wow! See, I'm right next to that thing and I still can't scan it. I've never had one actually come out that close to me before. That was nuts! You can never have enough O2. Alright, so, lessons learned from before. If I lose my backpack, I now know how to get it safely and more effectively. So before I do anything, guys, you know me, we need to have our expedition quest marker highlighted. I believe that was a phase 2 tasker. Okay, 24, so we're not starting out too great. But that's okay, that's about to change. Oh, and before I do anything else, guys, make sure you have your terrain manipulator opened up. So you can make a little divot and stand there, you know, without falling down and killing yourself like, you know, I did. Okay, away we go. $1,400 units. That is a hike. Wow. And I said it last stream, guys, I have never cranked out my jetpack this long before. Still know where to land. And the thing I don't like about this is I can't see where I'm going. Wait a minute. We might have a more gradient. No, maybe not. Another bad thing about this too is, you know, your stats are going down. So what I probably should have done was topped off my life support. Because another thing that got me dead last time was I was trying to, you know, I was trying to play 10,000 fingers over here, trying to push all the right buttons while I was still cranking on the jetpack and still pushing forward on my joystick. And I don't have 10,000 fingers. So yeah, that was another thing that kind of got me, was I was trying to recharge, you know, O2 or temp control or one of those two things. Oh my god, I'm only halfway up there? Not even? I'm gonna have to land and hopefully not die. Sweet. And I'm still holding my numbers there, 690, whatever. Going up. Oh, wow. That's new. Did I just fly into a cave? A random drone, 800 feet up. I don't think this mountain's tall enough. These mountains on this planet might not be tall enough. But I just realized I'm not on the tallest mountain right now either. Well, the lesson I learned last time was fall damage is real on the way back down these mountains, so this time I'm going to do a slightly different approach. Yeah, the Sentinels, they'll get you. Especially, you know, when they start re-healing each other. It's like, okay, I'm as good as dead. I don't know if I can burrow, if that would help my elevation. I've never actually tried that. I'm starting out at 26 again. Oh, maybe that's like from sea level, or maybe there's a median. And I keep landing just above that. Hey, that looks oddly familiar. Yeah, let's stay clear of that, shall we? And I don't know where my beacon went. Oh, whoops. Did I fly to the wrong mountain? Wow. Okay, that is not creepy at all. It's like a giant June bug. Alright, that's about the tallest mountain I could find, so if we're nowhere near 1400, then maybe this isn't our planet. And away we go. You know, I wonder too, I was actually thinking about that. I have a flyer. I wanted to whip that out real quick and just see if that counted. Or if you have to jetpack. Okay, I'm still not able to scan these things, so... I don't know, I'm gonna give up on that little endeavor. Ah, check that out! We need a waypoint, folks. Boom! I think we only need one left. I honestly didn't expect to find one way up here, but... I guess I can spawn anywhere. Okay, so yeah, before I get too high up this mountain... Just to see what happens, 170, I'll be darned. Well, this is a lot safer, and faster probably. Well, maybe not faster. I notice the flyers have trouble when you hit a cliff. They tend to kind of just not... fly up, you know, they're still trying to fly straight in a sense. But hey, this is a lot safer. And in case anybody watching is wondering where I got such an awesome flyer, that is in the last stream, and I made sure I put a... what do you call that? Like a... that thing, you know? Yeah, that. Chapter, thank you. Jeez, a chapter on the video. So on the slider bar down there, you'll see like a flyer planet address and flyer planet name, I think. So I had one snapshot of the glimpse, the portal address, and then it dawned on me like way later, maybe I should show like the system name and the planet name. Too bad the animals can't have jetpacks. Timestamp. Thank you, American Justice. I was drowning there. Oh yeah, and you can recharge your stuff and not have to worry about 10,000 fingers. That's probably the best feature of the flyer right there. Yeah, I feel like this is much more leisurely, casual. I mean, the firestorm on this planet is pretty brutal. Like, I'm just watching that thing melt in a matter of seconds. So yeah, I'm going to be chewing through some sodium here. Or batteries. In fact, I might switch over to batteries. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Wow, 400 away. I don't know, maybe this is our mountain. Well, there's my marker, so I'm close to summit. So close. Okay, I'm still not on the tallest mountain. And I already know my peg isn't going to go that far. Okay, these things forward facing. Maybe I can just line of sight it. That's an awful tall mountain over there too. Too far away for the peg. Yeah, good thing my flyer doesn't seem to mind the atmosphere. Whoa! I was inside that thing! I'm gonna have to wait the storm out, folks. Like, I need to be able to see where I'm going. Which gives me a perfect opportunity to slip away and scoop up some water. Yeah, Kento. Good thought there. That was pretty awesome. I will be right back. So I call that watering the horses. So moving forward, if you hear me say that again, you'll know I'm just getting water. Either water's going in or water's going out. You went to someone's base that was high enough. No kidding. That works? So I could actually build a base up there. Maybe you don't even have to climb. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay, storm is finally done there. I think. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, that's the better... What is that? Never eat shredded wheat. So that's like west. Oh, I still can't drop a pin. Okay, I'm just gonna have to guess it. Okay, that's the one right there. So maybe I can just land up there? I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try to cheat a little. There should be a good spot here to land, so I might not actually have to climb the whole thing. Because, you know, getting back to having that 26 or whatever when I started out before. Oh, look at that! Alright, well that's the new easiest way to do this one. Wow. Yeah, so your base, you know, you saying you just found a base that was high enough, that gave me the idea. Well, maybe you don't actually have to climb the whole thing. Awesome! Like, where's my flyer? I think he went away. Okay, that got that done a lot quicker. Always start out on good terms. And we're off. That thing looks pretty wicked at night. I am digging the coloring on this one. So I might actually, when I get back to my primary save file, I might actually have to warp to that planet address and scoop one of these up for my regular game. I have one like this, but the coloring is very different. Oh, really? I was all excited. I thought I had this one in the bag. And it wasn't tall enough. Maybe this isn't our planet. 'Cause that's a pretty tall mountain peak. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Honestly, they look the same according to the horizon. Yeah, actually, I think this one's got it. Okay, so once again, get my starship lined up so I know where I'm pointing. I just saw a red worm icon. That thing is high up. Yeah, thanks, Kento, for that tip. That 1400 there. That's what the stairs and ladders were for. Okay, I've seen those around, and I've commented on those. But it never dawned on me, so I actually could have just built a ladder here, then. I mean, I'm so close, like... Well, the starship's gonna be a problem. Too close to the starship. But I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I'm already here. That is an excellent idea. And now I can actually showcase it. I won't be able to upload this, though, because I won't be actually placing builds. I don't know if that matters. I don't have stairs builds. Wait a minute, I can fix this. No, I can't. I don't have... I can't unlock the tech. Well, I've got the base marker, so anomaly, here I come. Or maybe I'll try that other mountain first. If not, then I'll blast off into space, and I can just telewarp right back here to my base marker. That thing's farther away than I thought. Might have a sweet spot there. Oh, this is landable. Maybe. Woo! Now watch, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna fall off the cliff. Yikes! Wow, guys, I actually got that funny feeling in my gut. There it is! So I should have put the base marker over here. Well, I suppose I still can. Well, it's kind of null and void now. Again, I can't upload it anyway, so... Yeah, good to go, guys. DUN done. Whoops. Get that reward. And we are at 101. Alright. Personal force field. Ah, the storm's back. My sweetest friend. Can I move the marker? Honestly, I might just go back there at some point and delete the base. Yeah, it's kind of odd. I don't have that. That really surprised me. I don't have that machine you can put down for, you know, unlocking the beginner specs. Although now that I think about it, I don't think you have stairs with that. I think you just get like walls, roofs, things like that. What state am I from? Missouri. Well, not originally. From California. Wound up in Missouri here. It's supposed to be temporary. You know, family stuff. But, 8 years later, here I am. And I don't... Oh, no! I am not paying attention to my surroundings. No more backpacks. I already did the backpack thing. Let's not do backpacks. Alright guys, next on my hit list. I'm just going to do that opportunistically. You know, we're going to hit that planet at some point, I'm sure. There's another one I kind of wanted to combine with that. Anyway, hopefully I can find both on the same world there. I guess we can just hit the third rendezvous right now. Then kind of figure out a game plan from there.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Yeah, you're not far from me then, so we're both central. Okay, gotcha. Wisconsin? Wow, we're all relatively close. I took a little road trip and I wanted to go into Wisconsin just far enough to buy some of the famous cheese, but my family's like, I don't know, it's kind of far. I wanted to go so bad. But then I thought about it, I was like, okay, that is a long drive for cheese. I mean, we have eBay now, so if I really want it. Alright, how far must we go? Oh, wow. This one's a hike. So remember the... Actually, we've got some pretty good range. I almost made that in a jump. Wow. I guess that was all the tech I dumped into the Starship. The hyperdrives. I'll take it. So Kento, was it Northern California, Southern California? And I promise, like, there's no, you know, turf wars here. I've actually lived in both. You know, Southern California had its pros and cons, Northern California had its pros and cons. I liked living in both, though. Sacramento was unique, but I enjoyed living there. Mutated planet. Mutated. So does that mean it's still a planet? These are the things I think about. Hot planet, desolate planet. Okay, I need to go get that space station. Again, just taking some inventory here. Fungal mold. And sentinel fun. Overgrown. That might be interesting. That looks like it might be a little bit more temperate, but then of course the sentinels are gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, I remember watching the Packers games in the cheese hats. Hexagonal moon, eh? Okay, so I'm not seeing a dead planet. I mean, this is probably kind of random, you know. I had the hyperdrive range, so I probably didn't warp here the way I would if I didn't dump all that tech in. Okay, I'm not seeing anything dead or, you know, mutated makes me wonder, but most likely not. The synthetic life forms, I don't know if that... probably not. Okay, again, just taking inventory. Let's go get our warp point discovered. I might warp the anomaly in just to scoop up a quick inventory slot. Okay. Yeah, San Diego, very familiar with San Diego. I had some family not quite that far down. It was Lake Forest area. So we'd, you know, do the San Diego trips. God, it's not Knott's Berry Farm. What was it? SeaWorld down there? Oh wait, I don't really need to do anything here. Let's go ahead and boogie. I want my inventory. Dead or barren, got it. Thanks for that, Kento. Yeah, I remember that tag thing saying Blue Star Systems, which I need to get that drive going. So the blue one is the last one I can craft, so I actually need to craft all 3 drives, so that's a ways off still. That whole dead planet thing. And wow, I am hungry. I might have to get some Ritz. I'm so hungry, I forgot what I was doing here. I think this is the first time I've had a yellow spacesuit. Which is kind of funny because I've always gotten blue. And then primary save file for the walkthrough, it was red. I was like, huh, I got a red spacesuit, cool. And I'm yellow. So getting back to SpongeBob's butt cheeks. I guess yellow is a fitting color. Alright, yeah, I need some 2 a.m. munchies. Like, this is getting real. Actually, it's not 2 a.m. yet. Wow, it's only 12:30? Awesome! I guess I'll be right back. You can probably already hear the wrapper crinkling. Don't get too excited, they're whole grain Ritz. Hmm. Yeah, those modifiers. Yeah, wrong button. Yeah, I tinkered with a modifier, I don't know, 4 years ago or something, and I felt overwhelmed and I couldn't make a decision, and I've never been back to one since. Alright. Should be our final jump. Well, bringing those hypercore modules, that was huge. Yeah, I do the same thing. So in Skyrim, you know, I can spend hours modifying a character. And I finally got one, like, perfect the way I wanted it. It looked like another video game character that I haven't been able to play in a while. Metroid Prime 4. I'm waiting for that still. So yeah, I was trying to get the character to look just like Samus Aran. I got it very close, but it took hours of, like, looking at fan art, looking at, you know, screenshot captures, just anything I could get my hands on to give me, you know, the views I needed. So anyway, long story short, now every time I reload that save file, I don't actually start a new game. I just delete all my saves down to save number 1, and I just replay the game that way, so I don't have to remake the character. But hey, it works. And I am dropping cracker crumbs on my couch. This can't stand, because you feel it. Like, they stab you. And you're wondering how, because it's just a freaking cracker. Now I get where that saying comes from. Never mind. I'm trying to keep this G-rated. Alright, back. Let's do the space station thing. And I actually forgot to write down the name of that last system. I'm trying to keep a written log of, like, where I've been. I don't know how to say that word, but I'm gonna try to... I-K-E-D-A-G. IKEA instruction manual. And this is third rendezvous. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to sidestep just for a moment here, bear with me. I wanna look at the telewarper there. I need to see what that previous system was. Although nothing really stood out to me there, like, I don't see myself needing to go back. Oh, wow. Oh, it's another fun name to spell or pronounce. Oastas. Oastas Laguna. If this is an actual human language that I'm making fun of, guys, I apologize. I guess I didn't think about that until just now. I better stop doing that. Alright, moving right along. Let's get back into the solar system here. let's go ahead and nail down this third rendezvous point, which doesn't look super far. Maybe we can find our airless planet. Or whatever. Yeah, the dead thing. I don't know. It said blue star system, so, you know, I'm learning, guys. Normally when the expedition says something like that, they kind of mean it. So I don't think I'm going to see it here. Whoa, stand by. Verident. Those are usually pretty. Ooh, that looks real pretty. Shiny rocks! Here I come. So there's going to be a base marker, there's going to be a quick snapshot for a planet address. Guys, I have been looking for runaway mold for 3 days in my primary save file. It's probably on this planet. So yeah, base marker. So Kenta, when you hit that blue star, what rendezvous system were you in? Nom, 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 nom. Crackers. Okay. It's happening again. The seconds are counting down slower than actual seconds count down. So that 37 seconds was more like a minute. Unless my Mississippis are just way off. Oh, there's not a ton of landmass on this one. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know that. So that's phase 2, I think, rendezvous. Which makes sense. That was the phase it was in, so yeah, hopeful. If I find runaway mold like right away, I'm gonna poop a purple Twinkie. Ah, bubble animals. What am I doing? I don't need any of that. Shiny! Stop it. Okay, I don't see runaway mold, but that stuff is like spread out. So yeah, base marker, I'm gonna revisit this. First things first. Where's my ship? Planet address. So it's not the Paradise Planet I was envisioning. This one's a bit odd looking. Runaway mold, yeah. Curious deposits. It's a little 3-star symbol resource. So yeah, I'm gonna come back here and really investigate this at some point. Come on. There we go. So yeah, curious deposit is actually what I'm looking for, but when you break the curious deposits, it gives you runaway mold. And in case you guys are wondering why I'm trying to find that, that crafts right into nanites. So I just basically build a nanite farm. And then I spend a couple hours there, I've got, you know, 100,000 nanites or something. Pretty much all you need for the whole game. Yeah, we out. That's just a real quick pit stop for a base marker. Rendezvous 3. I'm excited, guys. I feel like we're over the halfway mark. Yeah. Cursed silicate or something. It's here. It was in the very first system. Wonder what this is all about. Okay, now once upon a time I flew into one of these things that just kind of fell out of space. And then it flung me across the universe like a black hole. Okay, that must be... must be all that was for. I'm guessing. Frozen. Verident, I think I called that up before. Alright, we're good. Cursed dust? Maybe that's what I'm trying to pull out of my brain right now. It's like stuck. It got stuck on the way out. It's like in my temporal lobe right now. But I think it's cursed dust. Oh, speaking of cursed dust, it's right there on my freaking screen. So yeah, cursed dust. Really? Oh yeah, my tritium was in my primary inventory, by the way, so I had to go, like, shoot asteroids for about a half an hour. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. The cool thing about it, though, is no suicidal Peter. Like, I guess they don't spawn in, because, you know, we're adrift. So yeah, I don't know, that cursed dust. You know, speaking of nanites and farming, I just usually use the runaway mold, you know, I normally find it within an hour or two, and I'm set up for my game. I've never seen cursed dust before, except for in this mission. So like, is this a resource I can come back and get, or can I take it with me, I wonder? And an even better question is, would the survey pick up a site for the mining machines, the digging machines? To, you know, auto-farm it. Because the stuff's valuable. Okay, now dollars to donuts. That's where we're gonna end up, so I'm just gonna fly, like, over there. Yeah, true that. A lot of the monster parts that drop, you can craft into nanites as well. Nanites, men in tights. There it is, bye-bye! Reward! Happy dance. Happy dance. As long as I don't die first. Ah. Let's get somewhere safe. Oh, and I got the waypoint. I got a twofer. That's like double happy dance. Oh, there's the runaway mold. Now that's only going to craft into 100, but hey, it's 100. Reach the third rendezvous. Okay, what was that other one that just flashed across my screen? Waypoints. Waypoints, where was that? There it is. Reward. Yep, there's our underwater machine. So now we can go underwater freighter shopping. Nice. I got all sorts of stuff unlocked there. Holy guacamole. Alright, what are we at? 127. So that'll probably start it happening about 126. Yeah, wow, 2 birds, 1 stone. Love that. Wow, inventory. Problem. Well, I don't need the nanites anymore. I wonder if I'm going to need this at some point in the quest line. I'm kind of afraid to touch it right now. Hey, what did that just analyze into? Dihydrogen? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so the only thing left there, I'm trying to combine with that. Okay, I do need to find a couple more of those. But I think more importantly, I want to start working on my drives. So I'm just going to go right down the list here. The first thing we got to get is the cadmium. Wiring looms. That's right. I had wiring looms, guys. I had many. Those were in the backpack. So yeah, the wiring looms, when I figured that out, that hurt a little too. But I believe we can craft them now. No, we can't craft those. Okay, maybe they're going to give me these modules. Like to straight install. And no. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to hold off on the drives for right now. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, but we do have a water planet here. I could go back to Paradise over there and fool around with the freighter. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go to Paradise. We're going to go back to Paradise so we can do these two things right here. It'll be nice and easy finding the structures. We'll get the sunken freighter. Yeah, I like it. Launch thrusters, 17%. I can't remember if I got my slot here. I'll check that before I roll out. So yeah, getting back to like flesh rope and nanites. God, I can't remember now. Like those underwater things you can kill with the eyeballs, I think those crafted in nanites. Some of the stuff I got from Sentinel missions, I think it was the harmonic brain that crafted in nanites. I can't remember what all else. And some of those were good numbers, like 200, 300. There goes SpongeBob. SpongeBob Space Pants. Yes, please. Every slot helps. Was he here before? Yeah. He's just like off. Okay, yeah, so I don't know. I've got a base marker down here. So yeah, I'm going to play with that curse dust a little bit. I'm going to try to come back from my primary save, you know, at some point later offline. See if I can access that base marker, be in the same system, and see if that curse dust is still there. If it is, I'm going experimenting, because that'll be a new, easier way to get my you know, essentially my mold. What am I doing? Thinking about nanites. Come on, SpongeBob Space Pants. With your pink belt buckles. Fashion statement. I named it Runaway Mold without actually knowing there was a Runaway Mold there yet. I should probably change the base name. Yeah, inventory management, it gets pretty tight. And I'm sure I'm carrying around stuff I can just get rid of. But it's like hard to let it go. Ooh, that is pretty. Too bad the planet doesn't glow. I love me a glowy planet. Alright. First things first. Paradise, paradise. That probably sounded nothing like the song I'm trying to sing. And what's that other stuff? Cursed. Mold. No, dust. Mold. Cursed mold. That is the product child of Runaway Mold and Cursed Dust. Cursed mold. I think cursed mold is what's in the bathroom. Alright. Ah. Oh, because I said cursed. Cursing. Cursed. Paradise. Yeah, sometimes I'll type a base name in and it's like, sorry, profanity filter. You know, have a nice day. And you're looking at what you typed and there's nothing wrong with it. It's all just normal words. I don't get it. Okay, so I'm just going to say C/ or apostrophe D. That should jog my memory what that refers to. Oh, nuts. Maybe it doesn't like paradise? You know what? Screw it. Alright guys, signal booster. No. Water. I came back here for water. But I think I can also find ruins that way. See, before it gave me options there. So maybe this is not a world that has what I'm looking for. I'll keep my eyes peeled for alien stuff. Alright, where is the ocean? Well, I really hit a good landmass spot there, didn't I? Okay, now I know I'm seeing that. Settlement stuff. Alright. Yeah, it's hard not to be a material hoarder. I mean, you might need it. Like, yeah. Even stuff like I'm 99.9% sure I can just delete and never miss. I'm like, I don't know. Too scary. I did not know that about the robot animals. Ion batteries, okay. Yeah, I've actually never encountered the robot animals before in my gameplay. That's cool. Okay, I need to get in some deep water here. Or maybe not. I don't even have the mats. Salt! Wait a minute, didn't I have a pre-crafted one? I thought I had one that was already ready for deploy. Or maybe I did, and maybe that was in my inventory. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just thinking, you know, remembering wrong. Salt. Okay, well, I need salt. Actually, I think I can craft salt, but I don't remember the recipe. I'm going to do a quick Google search for that. I think you need like crystal salt or something. Oh, maybe you can't craft this? I could have sworn you could craft salt. It's sodium and it's chloride. Like, how can you not craft salt? Well, according to Google AI here, it says you have to farm it, mine it. Okay, well, that's... hydrogen plus oxygen. I'm gonna try your recipe there, you know, just make sure all my bases are covered. Yeah, I remember crafting this. If I was a betting man anyway. But yeah, sometimes my memory gets a little twisted, so... Oh wait, you said hydrogen. That is not hydrogen. I know I just broke some of those crystals. And O2. Thank you for that recipe. I cannot believe Google AI said. I was like, dude, like, no, I've crafted this before. Like, is it wrong in my head? Okay, I'm gonna need a heck of a lot more than what I got. But yeah, thanks for bailing me out there. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was like chlorine. I don't know, I had it wrong in my head anyway. I would have been lost. Yeah, so sometimes you can find the salt underwater. You know, just by mining it. But I'm a crafter. I like to craft this stuff. Of course, either way, I'm, you know, mining stuff. I just kind of realized irony here. It's funny because I can still remember like Skyrim potions from like 10 years ago. But when it comes to No Man's Sky, I cannot remember a thing when it comes to crafting recipes. I'm constantly on Google. And then sometimes like, oh no, I remember this one. I pop the ingredients in there, and then, you know, you get that error, you know. Okay, I could have sworn that thing just landed. If that thing just landed, I might try to... Unless it just flew real low. But that would be a cool flyer. But they have to land. Nah, they're just flying around low. Okay. Like really low. Alright, beautiful. I usually get more by analyzing these. Not always. Dihydrogen. Actually, I need more than that, even. About another 50 after that's done cooking. while. Those Ritz crackers are not holding. Why am I so hungry at 1 in the morning? This is when irresponsible food choices take place. Late at night, hungry. No mom to tell you shouldn't be eating that at this hour. One over. I'm gonna have 1 piece of salt in my inventory. Okay, and I think the other stuff was like standard metal plating, whatnot. The devs are definitely not chemists. Yeah, there's a lot of scientific irregularities in No Man's Sky. Like, I'll be honest, the first time I warped to a solar system, I was like, oh, cool, you know, I can fly by the sun. I flew for hours. And then finally I was like, wait a minute, maybe you just can't do that. So then I kind of like turned around and the planets were all gone. Like, I was so far away, I couldn't even see the planets anymore. So yeah, just, yeah. Not scientifically accurate. I really don't want to do this here. I'm going to find shore again. So, Kento, yeah, Skyrim. Honestly, it took time to get used. You know, we've got modern video games now, so the graphics were a little bit... Really? I had more contraband than the Nip Nip Buds? No. I am not dealing with this right now. I am on a mission. So yeah, anyway, you know, when I first... So I was new to the Xbox, you know. My first open world video game was Breath of the Wild. And I grinded that game into the dust. Like, I played it. And I just finally, you know, hit that wall. I was like, okay, I need a new game. So I got on Google, you know, games like Breath of the Wild. Skyrim kept coming up, but I was like, I don't know, it's like 10 years old, you know, at the time. So I was just real hesitant. Anyway, I just finally watched, you know, a couple of gameplay videos, and I saw the stamina bar, and I saw the health bar. I was like, okay, I can play this game. So yeah, then I just went ahead and picked it up. And yeah, I fell in love with it right away. As soon as I came out of that tutorial cave and the world was open, I was like, oh mama. Oh mama, I was a kid in a candy store. And honestly, once I got into the game, the graphics, I didn't even notice them anymore. Like, I was so immersed into the story. I mean, there's so much, the depth. I mean, I hesitate to say Skyrim might be the best game that was ever made. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of glitches and it breaks a lot. But, like, there was so much depth to that game. Lore, storyline, just... It was on a whole nother level. And I actually say that while I'm playing No Man's Sky, by the way. So, yeah. Alright, I need a crystal sulfide. But I need a quick break, guys. I'm getting parched. So I want a quick moment here to say hello again. Maybe catch up on a little bit of comments. Water the horses. Oh no! Man, it is the season. Like, everybody's sick right now. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, being sick. You're either like starving or you're nauseous. There's no fun, happy medium there. Funny you should say that, Kento. There are many late night streams and many late night recorded videos where I'm talking about a 2 a.m. bowl of ice cream. Yeah, might happen tonight. It's not going to be the first time, and it will not be the last time. But there's something about ice cream. I don't know, just like right now I know that would hit the spot. Yeah, that happens. I actually took a good break here this summer from gaming. Yeah, Skyrim, it's a big game. Like, I'm actually kind of missing it. I started the walkthrough for it. I got real good character building. And then I figured, okay, well, you know, players at least have a good, solid character now to do their own thing. Now, I still want to finish the walkthrough, though. There's a lot more to it. And if I'm being honest, I'm missing it, so... Yeah, there might be some Skyrim content coming out here soon. Alright. Yeah. You are not kidding about that. I know sometimes when I'm coming out of being sick, I can eat a buffet. Like, I don't even need help. So yeah, I actually have some Skyrim videos. I look on my playlists, I believe. It should be under the playlists. That was some months ago, though, so... if you're just looking for the videos, you'll be scrolling down for a while. I think the last Skyrim video I posted was back in, like, springtime or something. Maybe even before that. But yeah, the playlist definitely should help you out. Thanks for your interest. Hope you enjoy those. So I've got just the levelUpRoyal@gmail is the email that I use. Yeah, thanks, guys. Alright, let's get back into this. And we're off. That's right, crystal sulfide. Wow, those just freaking lit up. Man, that lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, there's the salt. Yeah, so if you want to farm it, that is absolutely what you're looking for. I don't know which is quicker, the dihydrogen and just crafting it, or... Honestly, this probably would have been quicker. I had to run around for a hot minute getting the crystals. There's a way to craft oxygen too using... Okay, I've been seeing these things. Funny, I can't scan it. Oh, that's not what was beeping. What is that? Yeah, these things were spawning in, like... in my, when I was harvesting asteroids. I'm kind of afraid to, like, go touch one. I don't want to die again. I say again. Alright, but we are done with all that. I just need the crystal sulfide now. I think they wanted 4? So that's 1 smokestack plus 1. Where is my starship? I am so disoriented. There we go. Yeah, they die. Like, my starship was killing them too. And nothing happened. I got no mats. And I thought, well, maybe you have to shoot them all. And then I cleared the battlefield of them, and nothing. I don't know. It's just. It's a mystery. Like, I don't like mysteries. I like to solve mysteries. I don't like to be engulfed by mysteries. Those things are after me. Actually, I think it might be trying to. Ouch. Smokestack. Yeah, that thing's smart. It's like it's electrocuting me or something. Okay, I'm out. It was real, it was fun, but it was not real fun. Oh, wow. What the heck? I must have been missing something there. I tried to recharge that. Oh no, the oxygen was in my miner. Rookie mistake. So hopefully this time I actually have an inventory to go back to. Oh, they took away my visor this time. Okay, well, as long as I got my mining tool, I'm good. So I wonder if my oxygen is still in my thing. That cleaned that out too. Okay. My backpack is right by the crystal smokestack. Here lies L-U-R. He left his oxygen in the refiner. That's what the tombstone said. Okay, I don't... Yeah, okay, good. I got my oxygen back. Sweet! How am I getting so turned around? Where is my starship? Alright, I should be okay to place this here. Alright guys, sunken freighter time. We should not have to go very far. We are in a nice deep ocean. I knew I was going to need more crystal sulfide. Nuts. But there was death and screaming, and I just kind of forgot about it. What is that, multi-tool? 1 nanotube. Could have been worse. Bright sides. So that's twice I died in this expedition. Actually, it's many times, but twice, like, 2 events. I'll put it that way, 2 death events. I probably died about 8 times, though. 7 of them being trying to get my first backpack pack. Alright, let's go ahead and repair this. Get ourselves back in business. I think there was only like 2 left on that stack. I was hoping to find another one nearby. So much quicker. And safer, I might add. Although I did blow one of these up. I was like, you know, I've never played with the underwater vehicle, so I built one, you know, I was playing with it. And I can't remember how I broke it, but that thing exploded. Ah, thanks, American Justice. Yeah, I'll look for it. So I've never thought to sell salt as income in this game. I used to use activated indium when it was, you know, expensive. But now gold is my go-to. Yeah, I've got the hypnotic eye already. That was, I dumped that into that mind thing on the last stream. Or whatever that was called. The Cursed Expedition. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I've only ever done... This is only my 3rd expedition. I did the last one. And then the one before that was like... a while ago. I just can't remember the names of them. Hey, where did that... Well, I'm glad I had those mirrors, guys. I am so glad I left that back at the anomaly. That just saved me a ton of crafting and farming. Oh, you have to do it this way, that's right. It's like I have to relearn this every time I build one of these things. Alright, how far we gotta go? If it's like terribly far, I am not swimming over there. Heh. Yeah, we're gonna fly. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, but there should be an icon for like where I put the pad thing down for this. I'm not seeing it. Flying fishies! So yeah, just the name Cursed sounds like there's a lot of death. Yeah, I don't know. I missed out on a lot of expeditions. I didn't realize No Man's Sky was doing a replay of them all. You know, if I had known, I would have jumped in right on number 1. Because, wow, these things, not only are they fun, but they're lucrative. Like... Oh, I don't have the aquatic landers. I might not be able to land over here. Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, this thing is like snail race. Okay, I think we lucked out. Yeah, some of it's even sticking up out of the water. Nice. Yeah, in the same way, I lose summoning pads just everywhere. I probably have like 50 of them around the galaxy. Yeah, I probably do have enough nanites to craft this ship. So I tried to do that on my last expedition, the Omega, and it would not craft. It kept directing me to a starship I didn't even remember having. And in fact, I think it was the starship from my first expedition. Because the name looked familiar, but it wasn't in my fleet. So, you know, I kept going back to the anomaly, like looking at my parked starship, like, why is it not copying this one? On the other side. So I don't know if that's working in this one. Maybe I'll just get my nice Sentinel starship, because I love that thing. There's my fall damage. Alright, that should clear our expedition. Unless they want us to actually, like... Yeah, okay, they want us to, like, go through the motions here, I guess. Ah, sweet deal. I don't actually have to get all the containers. Oh, reward. Heck yeah. And what are we at? 2 and 9. Oh, here we go again. But this time I have oxygen. But why is it... Okay, something's wrong here. Do I not have, like, recharge capability for that? I'm tripping. I don't have an underwater module. I need to apparently I need to install. That's why I couldn't. Yeah, recharge it earlier. There was nothing to recharge. Wow, I am way ahead of the game tonight. So I cannot collect silica powder, apparently. Okay, there's my signal booster. So, that, guys, that's the freighter rate. I love doing these things, but they take some time. Oh, I really wanted to do that tonight, but wow, we're over 2 hours already. This might be a fight for another day. I can't believe I didn't discover the ruins. What planets? Might be able to find something like that on one of the Dusties or something. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that cursed dust because I know that stuff sells. So the reason, you know, I was thinking about maybe coming back here from my regular save file if we can get our hands on that cursed dust. It'd be cool to put some miners down and use it for my new income. You know, stop building the gold farm and put down a farm here for that stuff because it sells like 3 times what the gold sells for. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, you know what? I might actually do the anomaly thing just for the inventory, because I was thinking about that. That Sentinel starship that I'm flying, I think it came with like 36 storage right off the top. Ah, Firestorm's my favorite. Ah, mountains. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go get a better flyer. Okay. So yeah, that must be a expedition only resource. Well, that's a shame. It was a nice thought though, like I was kind of thinking about that. Like I'd get triple basically the income for selling, you know, a given number of stacks of the resource over gold. Yeah, see, it's the same thing, guys. Timeless Breath. That is not the starship I parked back in my primary file. It was my Sentinel ship. Timeless Breath, I think, was my starter starship 2 expeditions ago. So I don't know, it's like my game is stuck. I can't unstick that. That's the second expedition in a row now I've ran into this. I thought maybe, you know, just the last expedition, my assumption was, oh, maybe they don't let you bring them in. Maybe you can only craft, you know, what they're telling me I can craft. But yeah, that's my starship. I don't know, maybe I can swap it out and just see what happens here. I really like this one, Soaring Vision. I actually crafted this one. I made it look like this on purpose. Don't judge me. But I love the thing, so it's all good. I don't know. Just the last ditch effort here. We'll see what it says. But it seems to me it seems to me I tried this on the last expedition. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of feeling a longer stream tonight. You know, it's only 1:30. I feel like I can squeeze in this freighter raid. Soaring vision. And that's a real shame. You know, I'm just gonna craft the thing. Maybe that'll unstick whatever the problem is here. Oh, wait a minute. That's this. I mean, that's awesome, but the other one had the inventory. I don't... Wait a minute, I'm confused. Soaring Vision. Was that the name of my starship? Yeah, I guess it was. Okay, Soaring Vision, Soaring Vision, Soaring Vision. $3 a.m. Alright, American Justice. Well, cool hanging out. Definitely enjoyed having you tonight. Have a good night there. Okay, so maybe just the name is wrong. I'll try crafting it. Come on, baby. Yeah, see, Timeless Breath. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wow. So I didn't just try to craft it. I just saw the name and I ran away. Okay, well, there's that. And look at that, guys. That is stacked. I've already got my drives. So that just saved me a whole bunch of hassle. Well, hey, thanks for encouraging me to go back over there because, like I said, I saw the name and I ran away. I never would have just tried to press on it. So that is freaking awesome. Like, that is huge. And this thing is a monster. I mean... This thing came already. This thing was a B class when I found it, and it was already stacked. This is definitely my favorite starship. Okay, now I feel like I'm back home. Of course, I left all my mats in the other one. I'll have to consolidate. So the last time I randomly scanned for buildings, I found a drop pod. And I got way too excited. I don't think we need that anymore. We already cleared the nav quest. I'm actually going to touch down and see if I get that option for the alien buildings. It's funny, this was my very first Sentinel ship find. And I've gone out just grinding these things out, trying to find a cooler one, a better one. I can't even tell you, I've lost count. 20, 30 by now, maybe more. And I keep coming back to the very first one I ever found. I hereby name thee Cinnamon. Cinnamon the Awesome. I hereby knight thee. What am I even doing here? Scanning animals that I don't need to be bothering with. All sorts of goodies on this planet. I thought this was our cursed dust planet. I might have misread that. Buttons. Alright, come on, baby. No, see, locate nearby structures. I don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna do that and see what happens. Because I remember the quest was flashing at me earlier to use one of those surge batteries, and it, ironically, that's saying the same thing right now. Fingers crossed. The orange squid ship. No kidding. I've actually never found a squid ship. So in my very first game, had no clue what I was doing. Just, you know, cool game. I found like an alien system with these weird exotic starships. Never again was I able to locate that again. I had no idea how special what I had found was at the time. Again, newbie, you know, just, yeah, it was pretty wild. Okay, those are not the droids we're looking for. I think we need to find ruins. I'm going to chase that down anyway against my better judgment. I don't want to toast all those battery things. And actually, you know what I need to do is... I'm going to have to spend a minute here dealing with inventory. So this is now going to be my crafting machine. Anything and all things crafting. Incoming storm? Oh, that's okay, I'm protected. Safekeeping stuff, sure. Ooh, there's a module for my exosuit. Yep, the ferrites go in there. I keep the dust on me because you always need that. I keep copper. I keep sodiums. Cobalts can go in there. And look at that, just like magic, the inventory gets so much better. Still got plenty of space. Wow. That really puts into perspective how much garbage I'm carrying around. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Well, there's probably an alien chart right there on my person. Alright. So much better. Drop a save.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh no, you're good. Actually, I've been slacking on that whole rusted metal thing. Thank you. Because I remember I had like just a few hundred. I was like, oh, I can grind that. That'll put some space back.
Thermal protection falling.
And I love to do things as passively as possible. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Am I gonna die again? Yikes! I'm just hanging out, you know. In the middle of a firestorm getting chomped on. Never mind me, folks. Nothing to see here.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I got flipsy-turvied. I could not see a thing. I thought the clouds were the ground, and vice versa. Hot dog. This starship is so much faster, too. Okay, this is definitely not an ancient building. The bad thing about this ship is, like, when you hit the gas, it goes. And you just want to move up a couple of inches, and then you're just gone. Okay, this is definitely not alien. But the eggs are here. So you know what, I'm an opportunist. But to make sure, you know, I'm doing what the game wants me to do, I will absolutely... That says steal. I guess I don't have hazmat gauntlets yet. I don't know if just breaking the thing's gonna do anything. Okay, but since I'm here, I might be able to use this observatory for, you know, pinging the next ruin. So let's do that while I'm here. Oh, I gotta pay attention. 702. Okay, sweet freaking deal. So that'll take me to the alien building. It's awful world. Yep, excellent. Ah, goodies. Give me my 14 units. Oh, I got quite a few that time. Wow! 1,000? That never happens. Wow, it's actually taking me here. I just can't harvest them right now without the gloves, I guess. I don't think shooting it's going to do anything. I don't think that's what it's asking me to do. I don't know how fast the miner kills him. Not very quick. I'm multiplying. They're like the Cadbury bunnies. Okay, I'm not seeing egg drops or anything. Okay, we're out. Oh, you actually have to shoot the purple eggs and then collect them. Okay, I'll spin around and go back there. I don't know, I must have missed that. If an egg popped out there somewhere, I did not see it. I won't be able to find that building again now, watch. Or any eggs for that matter. Oh man, too far away. Okay, well. I'll pay more attention to that next time I come across the eggs, and I'll probably get another chance here chasing the ancient ruin stuff down. I'll use that signal booster again, observatory, repeat, and I'll pay real close attention there to them eggs. Yeah, I've actually been seeing quite a few. Of course, you know, that was before I decided I wanted to deal with the quest line. And since I decided, okay, I'll just do the eggs thing, you know, then I stopped seeing them, of course. Okay, looks like we got a base build here. So guess who's eating ice cream at 2 o'clock in the morning? This guy. This might be the most unique base I've ever seen. Kind of looks like Hubert gone wild. Huh. I feel like I need to break my flyer out just to get over here quicker. Can we swim faster? Ooh.
Units received.
Ah. Okay, that should have knocked out 2 of 3. Let's test this theory. Huh. Maybe I have to interact with it. That could very well be. Okay, I don't think that's going to take me to something that counts. Oh yeah, it did count. Sweet freaking deal. Okay, we knocked that one out of the park. Let's do this one more time. Ah, nuts. Always got to start out on good terms. Yeehaw! Yep, very cool. I have another flyer that I really like. It doesn't have the big long tail. And it glows. I almost went over there for those knowledge stones. Wow. Apparently I need to go very far away. Come on, get down there. Ooh, perfect. If I can land. I wish you could just exit your starship at will and just eat the fall damage. Like, what is happening? I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't the last time. I just ditched it. But I mean, maybe if I go there, it'll clear the third. I can give it a try. Actually, yeah. Before I do single booster, I'm curious. So much better. I do not like the cargo starships at all. I avoid them like the plague. So imagine my excitement when we spawned in and I realized that was my starter starship. Come on, baby. And there's nothing to interact with here. Yeah, I've seen a build like this before. Beginning of the expedition, my very first starship. No way. Whoever built that is a genius. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, I think I have to do the signal thing again and... Unless there's something I'm missing here, like expedition stuff, that you're supposed to do a dig site. Yeah, I've done those dig sites before. They're fun. Like, I get the keys, you know. I usually dig up all the ancient keys so that I can donate at my space station envoys or whatever. And yeah, you can make money. Like, I think the last one I did, I pulled up a yellow something or other worth several million. I was like, wow, one item, not bad. Okay, search for ruin. See, now I'm getting the ruin option, so that should have told me that I was not on the right planet before. Alright, got another one knocked out. Got another one knocked out of the park here. So the one thing I just realized about flying this starship versus the one I was flying, I don't have all the fuels for it. So I might have to find me a dissonance planet, stock up. That's not close, is it? Alright, this one should do the job. So I guess just getting here doesn't do it. You've got to interact. Alright, sweet deal. What are we? 2 hours, 45 minutes. Alright, that's a good length of stream, guys. I think that frigate raid is going to have to wait. Hey, I think we got a lot done tonight, like... Yeah, just to kind of see where I'm at, do a quick expedition overview here. Phase 2. Just about done. We'll do that. Yeah, that'll most likely end up getting combined with that anyway. So moving on from there. Collect reward. There's my underwater protection module. Hot dog.
Units received.
Thought that was a groundhog.
Units received.
Alright, let's do... I feel like if I do that, I'm going to get flung. I'm not ready to get flung yet. I think I'm still in the rendezvous system. Alright. So yeah, when I come back on stream, folks, I might do that tomorrow evening. Normally Sunday evenings I do the No Man's Sky, whatever that's called. Build tutorial. Oh, I'm tired. It is pushing late hours now. No more fooling around with the clock. But the dream ones are safe. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was worried I was gonna get flung there. But I guess if I do, I can always just teleport back here, so... I can't remember if I hit the space station here. I know I hit the anomaly here, but I can't remember if I got the inventory. Oh, wow. Brains are melting, guys. They're turning mushy. Definitely turning mushy. But hey, thanks again for encouraging me to go back for the starship. Like, that made it all better. Couldn't be happier right now in this expedition. And now I'll remember that moving forward. Don't look at the name and run away. Just try to, you know, just go ahead and dupe it or whatever. Duplicate it. Ah, cool beans. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow evening again for sure, but instead of doing the build tutorial, I'll get right back into expedition mode. And I'm going to try to finish it out tomorrow. So I'll do my normal 5 o'clock one, see how far we can get. If I don't quite finish, I'll be on late night again, kind of like now, just to wrap things up. Call this one D when done. Excuse me. Oh, cheapers. I'm all over the place right now. But hey, thanks for hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun. I absolutely love this game. The expeditions just really give it a nice flavor. Something different, you know, again, the storylines, I just love it. Space stations, current system, sweet deal. See, I'll just do that one more thing. We just had this conversation with someone else earlier. One more thing. Yeah, I got you. I could see that too, because I took a break from this game a while ago, like 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something. I kept having this issue where my worlds were changing. You know, I'd spend time, I'd build up somewhere, and it was a lot of fun. And lo and behold, you know, I'd log back in a month, and my world would be completely different. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't even built here if this is what it looked like. And then I built like an underground base, like Total Recall, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Total Recall. I hollowed out a mountain. I built the glass wall, you know, the panes, looking out over the landscape and stuff. It was awesome. Log in one day to keep working on my new favorite base. There's like a giant plant that spawned right in the middle of the place. I was like, well, that was fun. I uninstalled the game and I moved on. That was a couple years ago. So anyway, some viewers told me, you know, you really need to get back into No Man's Sky. There's a lot of new stuff. Mike was one of them, amongst others. And I was just like, yeah, maybe, you know, if it's on sale. Because I had Game Pass at the time. And yeah, I found it for $20 and I just said, yeah, why not? Let's give it a try. And here we are, doing expeditions. Okay, so I am locked onto that one, I think. Yes, pulse engines. I could have sworn last time I did this I got flung, but if we do, we do. We're all squared away. Well, I could even hit 4th rendezvous, couldn't I? That's kind of tempting. But first, we gotta collect reward. Honestly, I'm gonna wait on the 4th rendezvous. I'm gonna do the derelict freighter first, you know. And kind of wondering too, do I have airburst, huh? Do I have a blue system nearby? And again, getting back to fuel, I probably don't have... I do have fuel. Nice. I don't know, guys. It's late. Stop it. Okay, so I think the quickest way to a save file, board the anomaly. See, I'm going to go ahead and call this one. 3 hours is a good length of time here for a stream, so I definitely got some timestamps to jot down. I'll do that tomorrow. But hey guys, again, Kento, American Justice, I know you're already in bed, but definitely appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. Definitely had a lot of fun. Oh, really? I love the derelict freighters. Like, just thinking about it, my toes are wiggling. Alright, yeah, good deal. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks again for all the help tonight. You bailed me out a couple of times there. So definitely appreciate that. I will do a real quick outro. But yeah, just definitely wanted to say have a good night there, and we'll see you tomorrow. So folks, I genuinely hope that helped you all out, and I hope you're enjoying the playthrough here on the expedition. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Alright guys, again, until the next time, peace. Yeah, Castle and BOTW. There was death. There was attempting it from many angles. Yeah, that was the result of many frustrating hours. So I'm glad the videos actually turned out good. But hey, again, we'll catch you later. I could do this all night, but yeah, like I said, I got mashed potatoes in the cranium area right now, so that tells me it's bedtime. But we will definitely see you again, and it was really cool having you. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to the channel, I guess. I don't recall chatting with you before, so definitely nice to have you. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.